What is up, guys? Jake from OneHive here with the second of the intra-clan scrimmage recap videos. This is going to be the yellow attacks versus the black team. You saw in the score and all that was done in the last recap. So let's just get right to the attacks here because there is some nice ones on this side as well. Lunchbox taking out Warren, number 7. Really nice Loon attack here. I don't think we saw a Loon on the other side. There was some nice ones, but we didn't feature any of those. So definitely want to get a few of these in here. A few golems go down. Wizards to start creating the funnel on the left side. Some minions on the right side. The queen down immediately, start working on some of those high HP buildings, and then right there sending in some wall breakers to let those golems get in. So beautiful job there, creating the funnel and opening up the compartment. The queen right there is obviously exposed. She's pretty much done away with one of those golems, starting on the second one. But right here, the king goes down. He's going to make short work of her. Well, actually, he didn't even get to her. The queen did. The poison for the CC troops, again, even though it's a dragon, not going to take it out. It will soften them up and take out any little small troops that are with it. Queen's going to town on that. King's all the way in and taking out the first air defense. Now the wizards are targeting that second air defense, and the queen's going to finish it off for him right there. So boom, 2 air defenses down, defensive queen down, CC troops down. You guys know how this goes. Here he comes with a Loon attack, sending those hounds in on that first air defense. Balloons along the outside there, just targeted balloons, and some rages to get them into that air defense a little quicker. The last lava hound going down just on that last air defense there, and one of the ones that survived from the previous one, working its way over. The last rage going, and then that's going to be pretty much that as soon as they get into that last air defense. Those you can see, does he have a hound left? No, I think all his hounds busted there on that last one, so that's pretty good timing on that to bust on the last air defense like that. He did have a few loons held in the bag for the back. Oh, he does have one in there. I'm sorry. That does have one hound in there that snuck through. Did not see that. But had a few back-end loons there, and there's just enough to get taken care of all those defensive buildings. And he's got, several pups out there. Not a whole lot, but the queen's still up. That helps. And he's got a good spread on everything. So that helps when not everything's bunched up working on the same trash building at the end there. So really nice attack by Lunchbox. Absolutely crushed it. All right, let's see here. What do we got? And obviously Lunchbox from OneHive. Veils. This is one I did not know. Let me look real quick here. Again, I should have looked at this earlier. I'm sorry, guys. Veils is from Invicta. Invicta got some guys showing up big and taking out his buddy there, Filthy Hillbilly. Yeah, that's the one we're looking at. Number 9. Yeah, Filthy Hillbilly. A Govalo. Really, really nice one as well. And something a little bit tricky here. Wait till you see this. You're going to like it. You see these 3 air defenses on this one side. Obviously, he wants to expose that. He wants to get in there, take those out really quickly. That's why he's got the Valks to go in to help, and obviously a couple of golems and some wizards. Going to back up his heroes. Just a pretty hefty kill squad going in on this side of the base. But he's got a lot of HP to work through, a lot of defenses to take out. But the golems are doing the tanking. The wizards are backing everything up right there. Wall breaker's perfect. Open the compartment up. He clearly has a jump spell to let those guys into the next area there. Tesla's popping, but those golems staying out in front, doing a lot of the tanking. I don't think anything really DPS-wise has gone down yet. Large group of balloons. Look at the balloons coming out of that CC. And I think I might have waited when I saw that on my Valks. I don't know, because I think they do get kind of dropped on here. I don't know. Maybe they don't. It's hard to see in there. There's a lot going on. I think the Valks did take that jump into that compartment, but the balloons are chasing them. Let's see if we can see how many made it out of there. There's a few left. He's got a few Valks left, so maybe that was the right thing to do. Right there, the 3rd air defense just went down, so now everything's taken care of. The queen, CC troops, and 3 air defenses. But look at what he does here. Veils throws in 1 lava hound. This is basically a Govalo, but it's kind of like a Govalalo. I mean, he's threw that in there just to tank for that last air defense. He knew he couldn't just leave those balloons out there. They would go down too quickly to that. And then right here, the queen is locking on to that air defense. Boom, takes it down while the balloons are still working. So they're going to be able to work their way around the outside of this base and just take out the remaining defenses. So I really, really enjoyed this attack. I think that was very smart to bring that 1 lava hound. Most of the time you don't want to do that because the real power in a lava hound is that it brings its own cleanup troops. But in that situation, the cleanup troops were not why he brought it. It was simply to allow his balloons to get the job done, which they do, and get that nice 3-star. Very nice, Veils. Very, very nice. All right, let's move on here. Let's look at Lala. You guys obviously know Lala taking on Lady Lab number 12 here. Another, it was kind of strange. It seemed like there was more air attacks from yellow and more hog attacks from black. I don't know if that was just happened to get more hoggers on that team, or just the base styles that they ran into. I'm not sure, but I thought that was kind of interesting that it seemed to end up that way for me. Interesting composition here from Lala. 4 rages, 1 poison, no jump, no lightning, none of that stuff. Just a bunch of rages and a bunch of hounds and balloons. I really like that Lala only brought the 1 golem here. I think I see it a lot of times now. Sort of like we talked about in the golem video, how many to bring. Sometimes people overdo it. You don't get anything extra for that next golem. And Lala, very wisely, I think, just brought the 1 here. She's going to take out the 1 air defense. She's going to take out the CC troops and that defensive queen. Everything that you've got to take out to have a successful air attack, she's going to get. So very smart on her part doing that. Right there, the king's going to run over. Boom, takes out that defensive queen. She's done for. The CC troops are going down here. Again, the air defense already down. So now as soon as that dragon's down, the threat is really over. Right here, starting in, she's got 4 hounds to bring. Sends a couple on that first air defense, actually 3 on that first air defense. And then starts bringing those balloons in behind. Rage right there to help those balloons get into that air defense a little bit quicker and deal with that air sweeper that's going to be pushing them back. Sends in the last lava hound on the same air defense that's about to go down here, but she sends it at that same angle, soak up some of that extra, those traps and whatnot, and then right there they all cut across to that other air defense there. They start going down here, they're starting to pop, but pretty much you see that these balloons are doing a lot of, taking out a lot of defenses all at once. They sort of skip around that wizard tower, so I have to backtrack there. That kind of hurt. But, you know, the damage is pretty much done. 1 lava hound left. It's cutting across here. It's going to bust right there because it got to that air mine. But a few back-end balloons, and there's no way for this air defense to take out that many in the short amount of time that it's got, because it is all that's left right there. They still are in rage. Beautiful rage placement in this attack. Plenty of balloons left. You see the pups, you know, working around. Drops a golem down there, too. Just a really, really, really good you know, Loon attack. Just everything about it was right. Again, I love the bringing the 1 golem, doing that cold-blooded when that's all that was needed. So very good decision. All right, moving on. Let's look at JJ. Another one I'm going to have to check. I'm sorry about this, guys. I should have checked all this before. When you got 4 clans, it's hard to remember which ones everyone's from. Another one from Invicta. Invicta showing up big in this war. Good job, guys. JJ taking on D-Rock. Let's check this attack out. Nice hog attack. Brought 1 Valk, and I don't think he got a lot for that. I'm not sure what that Valk was for in this attack. I don't think he got a lot for. I think if I remember right, it gets tossed to a spring trap pretty quickly. But drops a few hogs here. Going to take out a couple of defensive buildings and get the clan castle lure, so that's nice. Maybe just a few, at least 1 too many hogs there. Could have done without that, save a few troop space. But, you know, nope, that's nitpicking. Right there, the Valk gets out in front, runs out. It's going to take out quite a few barbs there, but the queen's locked onto it, and she's going to take it out before it's another swing off. Then just the balloons to deal with, and he's got that poison spell. I believe he drops it right here on that. Yep, on that last few balloons, just to soften them up as everything is starting to attack them. Pretty good job there. Everything's starting to go in here. Look at this funnel. This is one thing I like about this attack. Look at the top side. I mean, no chance of anything straying up there. And now he drops that golem on the bottom and really loads up on wizards right there and throws that Valkyrie down there in the bottom. Maybe that's what the purpose was. I might have mistaken this with another one. But when time is said and done, this funnel is huge. I mean, it's half the base. Again, no chance of troops straying when you do it like that. Drops the jump spell, the king and queen going right in towards that defensive queen. It's going down really quickly here. Boom, it's down. Now the defensive king is about to go down with a few more wizard swings here. It's targeting that golem, which is doing some nice tanking on this side. And now it is just time to start surgical hogging this base. I like the heal spell there. It was early, but it was needed. You know, a lot of defensive buildings that the hogs are going to have to deal with right there when you've just got a few hogs. It takes time. It takes time for them to get through there, and it kept all those hogs alive. Again, early heals on the top here. Maybe not as needed there because there wasn't quite as much damage, but a lot of hogs went flying to spring traps there. That small group gets taken out. Boom, double giant bombs. They're pretty much done, but the 1 or 2 up top there finish off that expo, and now the only thing left to hurt them is that cannon, and that's not going to take out, what is that, 4 or 5 hogs. Everything's still up. King's still up. Queen's still up. Sorry, the queen's dead. No, is the queen still up? Where's she at? I thought she was. She's down, I think. Yeah, queen's down. But wizards are up. You know, I think he's got a witch up still. Yeah, just wreck that base. Awesome attack, JJ. Really, really nice. All right, and the last one we're going to look at He has a Town Hall 8 on the other side, and it is Master P from Genesis, taking out Double T. Really, really neat attack, I think. Town Hall 8, bringing 2 golems here, and this is like a go. I mean, he's got a P.E.K.K.A in the CC, but it's just the 1 P.E.K.K.A, 2 golems, a bunch of wizards, and a bunch of balloons. So I'm not sure what you'd call that, but it's nice to watch. Again, loading up on these wall breakers. These guys are bringing a lot of wall breakers, really allowing that kill squad to penetrate deep into the base. It seems like that is really what's needed, is to get that penetration, and they are really doing a good job at it right there. The poison goes down for the kill squad there, and take out those CC troops, and then right there you see that last few wall breakers to really get them into that core. The P.E.K.K.A goes straight in, the King's going in. Again, look how nice and wide the funnel is. No question about where these troops are going. Just got to get to those last few air defenses. He's got a little trouble here because he's going to have to get through some walls to get there, or let those wizards shoot over. But he goes ahead and sends his loons in, but I like what he did here. He's got 6 loons he's holding back. So these balloons are really getting these outlying defenses taken care of. They're going down really, really nicely. But as they start getting into that range of those last few air defenses, they're going to be going down. But what he allowed this to do here is allow his kill squad to survive. There's not much damage shooting at him at this point. You see he drops a few heal spells for him there. Those could have probably been a little earlier. Kept up a few more troops, but just is patient, waits, and then right here as that last air defense is about to go down, as soon as that King gets a chance at it, he lets go with those last 6 balloons. You see he's got a P.E.K.K.A still up and a wizard on the top side. The King's still up on the bottom doing all the tanking, so nothing is touching these balloons right here. And he just, a few for each defensive building left. And then right here, they're going to take out those last few defenses, and everything else is just going to be working on cleanup. So beautiful attack by Master P. Very unorthodox. Not seen anything quite like that. So really, really nice. Really fun to enjoy watching it. All right. That is it. Again, great war to both guys. I know this was a fun war. I was not in it just because it just didn't. I wasn't, this. Not everyone could be. I didn't really mind sitting out this war and just staying home, which we did do a war there. Some of the guys came from the other clans that weren't able to go into the scrimmage, and we had our own little war, and you will have a recap on that. You actually saw a live attack, I believe. Or no, you will see a live attack. You haven't seen it yet, but you'll get to see a live attack out of that one. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you guys are excited that we had the scrimmage. I know you guys have asked for that before in the past. I know everyone that was involved had a good time. And I had fun bringing you the recaps. So until next time, Jake from OneHive reminding you guys to suck less.